Hi, Grandpa Side Money here. I had to set up that camera a little ways back to get everything in here. Kind of weird because these are awful big items and you normally don't want to sell big heavy items. I weighed this one here just a little bit ago and it weighs over 17 pounds. These two are a little bigger, I never weighed them, so let's say they're around 20 pounds. By the time you package them, you got probably 25 pounds into it, and so that gets the shipping up pretty high on eBay. If you come across these, you might want to sell them locally. If you sell them like on Craigslist, OfferUp, Letgo, Facebook Marketplace, they could probably bring you some money. I've sold two other parts from two other ones. Let me go back a little bit. What I'm wanting to do is I'm going to get into showing parts. In other words, this would be a part. This particular item right now I have listed. I did have it listed for $15, and whenever I reevaluated my listings the first of the year, it hadn't sold. I've had it for quite a while, so I marked it down to 10, and it hadn't sold yet, and I just looked up this particular one, and the sales aren't very good on it, so I may list it down to $8, and if it don't sell there, maybe $5, just to get rid of it. This is something that's kind of nice. This is a cookbook on how to make your different breads. You're not going to be able to see any of this, but anyway, this thing looks like it's brand new. It come out of this particular item right here, this one. And this looks like it might have been used one time. But let me tell you something. I don't pay more than $5 for these. That's right. No more than $5. I bought them for $1, and I bought them for $2, and I bought them for $5. I think I paid $5 for this one because it looked like it's brand new. But I knew that I could get good money for parts. This magazine right here, this cookbook, Deluxe Bread Dough Maker, is sold. One of them sold for like 17 bucks. That's not too shabby, seeing how I only paid $5 for this. Most of the time, these baskets here, or these tubs they call them, will sell in the neighborhood of around, I've seen them go for as high as $35 on, but you gotta, anytime you're buying anything, just because somebody says these sell good, don't take their word. I mean, when I first started, I went out and somebody said, "Oh, bread makers sell good, suits sell good, ties sell good." Well, some do, and a lot don't. You want to research these things, and you can do that on your phone. Just get yourself the app on your phone, the eBay app, and it'll walk you step by step on how to look stuff up. You type in the make, the model, look and see what they're selling for. Over in the upper right hand corner on my iPhone, it says I can sort them and filter them, and I go through that and I say, okay, now then, what did they actually sell for? And that comes up, and I can see, what they sell for. These guys will sell for around 40 bucks. But by the time you add 25 pounds of shipping on them, they're going to be kind of hard to sell. They're going to be long tail, what they call, there's a term that resellers use, it's called long tail, or a quick sale, or fast nickel, or a slow dime, that kind of stuff. And these guys here usually are long tail. They usually take a while to sell. I've sold parts from blenders. I've sold parts from Keurig coffee makers. I've sold parts from these bread makers. So I'm going to make a series on parts. And one thing you want to do whenever you open up this thing at the yard sale and look down inside of it, make sure it's got a bucket. Whoa. and make sure it's got a paddle. Okay? Sometimes these paddles will sell for $15 and these buckets will sell for $15. Now you got a $30 sale or $30 worth of return on your investment. This is going to make noise. I'm not going to do that. So make sure, I pulled this one out earlier, make sure that they have a paddle and the bucket, minimum. Then you'll get your money back. You'll still be in the red. But there's another thing you can do. You can sell this door right here. This has one screw in the back. You can undo it, this front part right here. That's where you push the button to start it and stop it, and it's got the menu on it and all that stuff, and it tells you where you're at. Pull that apart. You can take the electronics out. You can sell this cover. You can sell electronics. Inside, I don't think you'll be able to see that in there, but inside, wrapped around the edge right here, there's a heating element. You can take that heating element out and sell it. There's a motor that turns this paddle around and round and round. You can take that out and sell it. I seen on, I believe it was on this one. This is really the cheapest one, but they took, well, I'm telling you, I'm not sure which one it is right now, but on one of these, I looked, and they took the door, this part off. They took the electronics out of it. They took the heating element out of it, put it all up there for sale, and they sold it for $30. So if you can take all that apart and sell it for $30, take the bucket or the tub and sell it for $15. Take the paddle, sell it for $15. Well, guess what? There's 30. There's 60 bucks. So that's good return on your investment. The next thing I'm going to tell you about is testing. I tested this one right here. All the different steps came up and came up and came up. And I videoed the last step that showed that it was done. So that made sure that this one works. I'm going to test these two next. Well, let's see what happens with the parts. Oh, like me, give me thumbs up, subscribe, share me with your friends. Now have a good day.